We're going to continue the Isshin-Ryu Kata series. We're going to cover Chinto Kata today. Again, we'll go from a very basic version and then progress to a little bit more advanced version for those seniors, okay? Again, I don't want to beat a dead horse, but if we're going to train in these arts for the amount of years we are, there shouldn't be a low ceiling. There should be a very high ceiling, okay? So our physical abilities should be high. I see too many people striving to be mediocre, and I want people to strive to be high level. So I'm going to give you some keys here, and maybe you'll have a different idea after this of how you can practice Chinto and how Chinto is has much more powerful techniques in it than we think if we use our body correctly. Basic version of Chinto Kata, and remember Chinto goes on an angle, and we've all heard the legends, oh, it was developed, fighting on a bridge and different things, okay? But all right, it's just the line of practice that we do for the kata. So we start here, obviously we bow. So as I've said in the past, even when I move my foot to the side, okay, I don't toss. So I move the foot, then I shift my weight. All right. So now I'm going to come back. As I come back, I'm going to open and come to a kamae, right? So from here, the hands are going to turn like this. All right. And I'll move up so you can see what this looks like. So we're here, the hands come like this. All right. And then they strike here. Okay. So again, we come back, we're here, this comes here. As we do this, the forward foot goes down. Now we're going to pivot into Nahanchi stance, okay, and punch, okay. Some people do a hammer fist, some people do a punch, this type of punch. Either way is fine. Now we're going to shuffle and punch across the body. Now we're going to open up both feet into Seiyuchin and low block and hand held in readiness. Okay. We're going to come from here, come up, rear foot pivots into Seisan on the oblique. This is going to be an open hand block, similar to 7th basic. Now, this is a hammer fist strike, and we do it into the hand, and into the hand like this, where the thumb's around. Don't grab your arm like that. It comes around here, okay? So from here, here. Now your left hand is going to grab your right hand like this, your right forearm, okay? So from here, comes across here, grabs here, right foot steps back, and now this looks like a reinforced block. That's not what it is, but we can think of it that way if it makes you happy. So from here. So you see some people just do this, okay? I do an opening, right? I do an opening where I come here, opening and closing, all right? Now the hands stay stuck together. They don't come around like this. That's the way I was taught. It's not the way I practice it. So from here, the hands stay stuck and come around, and now this is here. Now from here, right? So again, this principle is I'm what? I've contracted. Now I'm going to expand. So look at my head. My head doesn't lunge forward. It doesn't go back. I'm here. My body rotates, and the line stays right here. Now when I slide to do the next punch, okay, the rod comes with me, so there's no wobble, right? It's from here, and I slide and punch. Now when I do this and drop down, I'm dropping straight down on the rod, doing the low block and bringing the hand up here. Okay, let's talk about elevating our movement and performing Chinto at a bit of a higher level, okay? So one, I have no problem with kata when it's practice being very clear. That's very good. But you also want to bring nice, smooth, quick combinations in. So for instance, like the opening move, all right? So, the opening move, we're here, we come here. Now when I'm going to move, okay, now here, right? So let's talk about observing and following a principle even more. So we said before, like on this move and the spin, these moves are designed to work your balance. Can you maintain your balance as you spin, or as you spin, you're kind of falling into it or losing or wobbling, okay? We don't want that. But you could also practice it, especially if you're getting a little bit older. Maybe you can't do that spin. Maybe you have a bad leg. What could be a lot of reasons, right? Also, you say to yourself, you know what? I don't want to do the kata with that spin, because when I spin, I can't change direction and I'm violating the Kempo Gokui. Okay, so let's look at another way we could practice it. So here, now we turn like this. We just pivot. Now we just step. Now we do the low block. So again, from the front, it looks like this, right? My arm position doesn't change. My arms never moved, right? My body just rotates and the rear foot pulls into crane stance. Now I just step and now I can do my low block. And now doing that, as I'm turning, I can go back and forth. Now I can here. So I'm maintaining that principle of the body should be able to change direction at all times. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of Chinto, okay? Any questions, feel free in the comments, all right? And I'll see you in the next one for another very, very difficult kata that is completely misunderstood as far as I'm concerned, Sanshin. Take care.